Fucking with a bitch off the Remy like I'm Papoose. I just hit Angel going A to Z. They ain't fucking with the team, gotta pay the fee. Got a AK with a green beam and some double D. Fucking with the...
What up, guys? It's your boy Angel A to Z here, man. We have another episode on the podcast, man. This guy has been on a few times. I definitely love having him on. You guys know him as Vic Monsta.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like every time I think I've been on 3 times.
Yeah.
It's like every time I come on, it's like you've leveled up.
Yeah.
Like the first time, everything was cool. And the second time you had the homie's name was doing the audio.
Yeah.
Indigo
Shy.
What's up? And then now you got your own spot and it's like, it's crazy, bro. So if I come back on the 4th time, it's going to be like on another level, bro. So that's congratulations on everything, bro.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. It definitely was a grind, still is a grind, and the people that helped me out, like Vibe Smoke Shops, yourself, Manny, Chris Vibez, LGC, the local community, bro. Like without them, I wouldn't have continued and tried to level up and stuff.
For sure, yeah. No, that's what's up when you have people supporting you, like genuinely supporting you, because at the end of the day, it's like everyone has the same goals and ambitions, and it's like there's plenty for everybody, so it's like everyone could be winning. It still trips me out that people have that gatekeepy, like they don't want to share type of mentality, even in a town as small as ours, bro. Like everyone could be getting it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I definitely. I mean, I definitely seen it, man. It's not cool because I feel like you fuck it up for everybody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, like
I've seen that happen, bro. When someone tries to keep something for themselves, and then they don't even end up using it or doing whatever it is, and then they mess it up for people who want to do it.
Yeah,
and it's like this whole opportunity is gone because you're selfish and you're gatekeepy. It's wild, bro.
Yeah, man, and I don't know. Like I try, bro, but like there's always drama to something, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I just keep to myself, man, as much as I can.
Yeah, you gotta stay to yourself, and you gotta stay to what you're doing, and those people who do follow you, because it's wild again, bro. Like the people who are gonna follow you are gonna be the ones that you don't even know.
Yeah.
Or not even from here. They might be from other, just other towns or complete strangers. And at the end of the day, that's really who you have to put your focus into, because they're putting it into you.
Yeah, that's true, bro. That's something from doing everything, either the podcast, videos, the art, bro. Like it's usually the people I don't know, bro.
And that's like that applies to every art form, bro. Like once you get over that saltiness that your own friends or family aren't gonna support you, which 9 times out of 10 is just a harsh reality.
Yeah.
And you feel bitter about it, and you kind of like, man, fuck, that's my homie or that's my mom or something like that. But once you get over that, then it's like full sail. Then because you start messing with the people who like are really want to mess with you and who like share your shit and comment and do all this other stuff, and it's complete strangers half the time.
Yeah. May I ask? I know you answered it before on other podcasts, and I think mine, but like, were your parents supportive of you when you were doing your was it DJing or breakdancing?
It was both. It was both. They were, but like the more I think about it now as I get older, like I've always been in the middle because I've always had a regular job.
Yeah.
So I would do my extra stuff on top of already working. So it wasn't like I wasn't just doing that. If I was just like DJing or just breaking, they might have been more skeptical. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I always had a day job or whatever. Like I always worked my 40 hours a week and then did my extra stuff another 40 hours a week. So they were okay with it, but it's still something that it's hard for some of our parents to understand that work is work. Mm-hmm. Like I could work 40 hours at Amazon, or I could work 40 hours doing podcasts. It's still work, except the difference is the way the checks are distributed.
Yeah,
when you do your own hustle, like you might get a big lump sum like right out the gate, or you might get small ones here and there, but it's not like steady. Mm-hmm. I get paid every week, which is nice, but that's why they were always kind of like, it's cool because I still went to work and I always had insurance and all that bullshit. But yeah, man, I've just always been in the middle, and just because I've just always been a worker, like I just have that old school mentality, I guess, instilled in me.
That's good though, man.
No, it is.
Yeah.
But like as I got older, I realized that just work is work. Like 40 hours, 60 hours, 80 hours is work, no matter what you're doing. But I mean, yeah. To answer your question, they were always supportive, and the fact that I was always just bringing in money was, like whatever, you're cool,
Yeah. No, I definitely feel that. It's funny because my parents at first they didn't think what the fuck I was doing.
Right.
Well, the podcasting, the art, they somewhat seen my
Yeah.
family members do the art, so they know that there's somewhat like money in there.
Right.
The podcasting, they're like, what? He was making TikToks.
Right.
They didn't get it, but bro, it's crazy. So, because I never was like, oh, check out my podcast.
Yeah.
I was so embarrassed of that.
Sure.
But there would be people around the community that saw me or saw my videos, saw my art, saw me at events or just talking to people. And that would always get back to my parents somehow.
Right.
And
That's
then
what's up.
I know, yeah, right. But like, I'm always like, man, now they know what I'm doing.
I used to be like, because my dad's a musician, so he was always kind of like a pretty well-known dude. So I would always be like, I'm Javier's son, and now he's like, oh, I'm Victor's dad.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That definitely is an honor, man.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But I mean, it's all love, man. Like if my dad, like I would use his name because he has a good name to help me out. So if on the flip, if him using my name or whatever I'm doing to whatever cut the line somewhere or something, it's all good. You know what I mean?
No, definitely, bro. I used to be that kid, you're. I would always love to say, oh, I'm my son's dad.
Right. Yeah.
And people would always be like, hey, you're like my dad's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Because my dad, he also has a good name, bro.
Sure, for sure.
Yeah. And he's not like what we do, or he's just generally a nice guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So he always makes friends and
Everywhere.
yeah, and then somehow they find me, or if they know my dad, I always be like, oh yeah, my son.
Right. No, it's what's up, man. And like your good name is everything, bro. Like,
yeah, bro.
and it's again like going back to the whole like hating thing, like when you put shit online or whatever, like people see it, people know, like people know your intentions nowadays. It's not hard to it's not even hard to fake it no more, so it's like your word and who you are as a person is everything, and it's gonna it's always gonna come back to you, and people are gonna rock with you and mess with you just because they know you're a good person, and you want to help put people on and do all these good things.
Now I did want to ask you this, bro, because I definitely relate to that. I definitely try to do my best to be a nice guy, but at the same time it's hard for me to keep it up because when you're a nice guy you're really giving a lot,
right? Yeah.
How do you feel about trying to be the nice guy?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know if I said it right, but
it just depends on what it is. Like if someone's asking me a question for something, it's not hard for me to give out information like, oh, I need someone to do this or that. Like, okay, I'll throw people a name out. Anything further than that, it's just I would have to know the person, or at least get a good, good vibe, a good initial response. You know what I mean? And it's tough, man, because sometimes there just be wolves in sheep's clothing out there.
Yeah,
you know,
because I've experienced that, bro.
Right.
Yeah, and not just from podcasting, again, art.
In general, yeah.
And just working, trying to work with other people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's you just if you're in the middle of working with someone, it's just finish it up, keep it professional, and then just cut it. There's people who can't say I don't get along with, but I don't talk bad about them. I don't give them the energy. We can go on this podcast right now and talk shit about everyone we don't like, and you'll probably get more views than you ever had.
Yeah.
But why are we gonna give these people energy?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I usually just keep it moving. Anyone who I don't have any you know, if I got a problem with someone or whatever, or we don't get, like, I still say what's up to people, and that's it though. That's all I gotta do. It's not like we're gonna go have breakfast or whatever. Just what's up, and you know, and I always genuinely hope people are doing good, healthy, you know, like taking care of their families, whatever. But you know, just keep it away from me.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel that, bro. I had to experience that, bro, because I thought everybody was genuine and genuine. Genuine,
Right? Yeah.
and cool.
Yeah.
And bro, no, bro. Sometimes people's intentions is to be good, but then it switches, bro. Especially when you can give them, like, you can take them where they couldn't go before.
Right. They get what like they need out of you.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, all right, I got what I needed, or I got the connection, or but still at the end of the day, like, people are gonna recognize that. Like, you might, all right, you got further than me, cool, but now that next person might read you a lot more better, and that's it. While me, I'm gonna keep on moving because I'm just cool. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of times those people, you know, they come and go and they don't last, or they just won't get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's cool, man. It really is.
Yeah. I hope we didn't take a dark turn, bro.
No, but it's real though, because everyone's gonna experience it at some
Yeah.
point in time. You and I, like, we're a little older, so that's where we're at. Like, we're at a point in our lives where we can get people to the next phase quicker, you know, versus like, if I can prevent someone from having to go through the same experiences I did by giving them one word of advice, then I will. Like why am I gonna be a hater and be like, I'm gonna let this guy fuck up because I fucked up, or you know what I'm saying, or I made mistakes. Like, nah, man, like, you know, like, we can give people the information and the motivation they need to get from A to B faster.
Yeah, dude.
From A to Z.
Yeah. No, dude, and bro, I really took in, and I hope you don't mind, bro, but I definitely took in that philosophy from you, bro. Like, why be stingy with information, bro? Like,
For sure.
the reason why I wanted you to shake hands with those guys is because, you know, those guys are definitely trying
Absolutely. Yeah.
they're trying to change the life of
On Broadway. I see
know?
that, man. And, and
Yeah.
it's dope. And it's cool that, you know, they're taking these buildings and shaping them. And this whole area is like come a long way.
Yeah.
There's a lot of change happening, and there's going to be a lot more happening, I see.
Yeah. Hopefully more good change.
Yeah, positive change. Absolutely. Yeah.
And yeah, bro, like, and because, you know, I feel like it's better for all of us, you know, if we all just pass information like how you said.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, bro, I want to see the city grow, not decrease, bro. Because I don't know if you know, and I hope I'm not sounding like an asshole, but like a lot of shit's closing, bro. Like,
Yeah.
one of our good friends, bro, he just had to close.
Yeah, it's rough and it's tough, and like I said, man, it's important to try to support local as much as you can, and at the very least, you know, with the advent of social media, like, you know, we don't all have money like that. We all can't just go out all the time, and it's understandable. But at the very least, you know, sharing stuff is free. You know, posting stuff is free. Like, it's so easy to, at least on that end, to try to support people. You know.
Yeah. Cause, dude, yeah, when I found out, bro, I felt like such an asshole, bro. Because I definitely wanted to help, because, you know, that's cool. The homie got a shop, you know, he's doing his thing, and, you know, I definitely want him to succeed, because then that's somebody I know that, you know, just in case I want to do something cool,
Right.
like this, you know, because, you know, I did it at the shop,
Yeah.
and that shit was cool, you know, so a different atmosphere, you know.
I don't think we're both talking about the same person,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's over for that person. And I've been giving that word "lose" a lot of thought lately. So to me, a loser is a good thing, right? Like, failure is bad.
Wait, I didn't call him a loser, did I?
No. But like, you took a loss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this didn't work out, but it's a loss.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that you recognize that this what I'm trying to do, doing it this way ain't the way. Because sometimes what you might do in general, right? You might say, "Oh, I'm gonna rent this spot, but I'm losing $1,000 a month. I'm losing.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me just cut my ties here, and I'm gonna take my idea, hold it for a while till I'm ready to do it. But you have to lose to move forward. You know what I mean? So,
oh, bro, tell me about it.
He's not done with what he's doing, but, you know, he's reevaluating how to do it better. The worst thing you can do is to give up.
Yeah.
And that's a fail. Like
Yeah.
giving up is like, that's worse,
Yes,
know?
yes.
Losing's okay. You're going to lose. Like, bro, I've lost more battles than I won as far as breaking goes, but I never stopped because I loved it, you know? But those losses, you'd go back, you'd practice, you reevaluate how you can do this better, how you can be faster, how you can be stronger. So not just, you know, speaking about this person, but in general, like, it's okay to lose. It's okay to say, you know what, this isn't working.
Yeah.
Because I'm losing too much money or I'm losing too much time. Let me fall back, get everything going, and come back with a better plan.
Yeah.
And move forward.
Yeah. Even for me, even when I say I lose, I'm actually proud of that because when I lose, bro, I always learn.
It's the opportunity to learn.
Yeah, dude. And
but giving up now, that's bad.
yeah, no, because then you stop, bro.
That's
like,
unacceptable.
yeah, you know, and I mean, don't get me wrong, it's hard, you know.
Yeah.
And
It is.
And yeah, man.
It's a hustle, but to the point you're talking earlier, it's work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, man, there's been so many times where I've been on the normal job, like my 9 to 5. Like, man, fuck, I'm gonna quit. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you get paid and whatever, and it's like, damn, you know, I just had a bad day.
Yeah.
You know, and that applies to everything, man. Like this is work. Like, when I leave, you still have to edit this and cut it, and you know, you have to schedule when you're gonna drop everything, and it's work. You know, it's time.
Yeah, not organized work, but work from my end.
It is though, absolutely.
Yeah, because I don't know if you know, bro. Like, you know, because before you came on, I mentioned that I have a few people, but now it's just me, bro. I'm doing everything on my own.
Right.
And I prefer it that way because I know where I need to work on. You know, I see my mistakes. I see what I could do better.
Right.
So instead of cutting that out and giving it to somebody else, I need to hold it.
Yeah.
I need to work on it too.
Yeah, and you create your own standards, and then if you're ever ready to make that leap again and have like an intern or someone, like, you know how to teach them. Be like, this is how you should do it, or this is how you could possibly do it faster, whatever. And then you got your like second, you know, you like that learned your standards and how you would do it, because you're making the mistakes now, but you're improving on them every time, you know, you do it.
Yeah, dude. Well, I definitely try because bro, time, man, I don't know about you, but it's flying now, bro.
Yeah,
it's
you're busy, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I shit you not, I actually had to cancel an appointment today because I thought the 29th was tomorrow.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and then I wake up, I'm like, what does that say? 29? Wait, hold on. But, you know, luckily I rescheduled and I offered to, what's it called? I offered to, like, make it better.
Sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And that's cool, man. Like, that's gonna happen, but you know, you keep your communication clear instead of blowing someone off. You're still cool. Like, you're still fine with that individual. You're cool with me. You hit me up, and I'm like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, dude. And dude, yeah, I would never recommend not replying to anything.
Oh, the worst thing you could do.
Yeah, bro. Absolutely. Something's better than nothing, bro. I definitely felt like, because I definitely had to reschedule, cancel. One time I had to cancel, but I had to cancel like 30 minutes to an hour before dude was coming. Bro.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, yeah. But the thing is, my mood was, or my emotions were not.
Sure. And that's fine too. And you know what? And that's something I've dealt with is some people take no personal.
Yeah.
And no is not bad. No is saying that I can't give you my full attention right now. You know, like some people will I've told people no in the past on being 100% cool, 100% like professional, polite, and it's like they take it super personal. Like, if I don't like them, it has nothing to do with me not liking you. It actually has to do with me not being able to accommodate you at this time.
Yeah.
You know, I can't do it now, but let's figure out another time. That's how adults. That's how professionals.
No, dude,
you know?
Yeah. That's something I had to learn too, bro. Like, because if somebody's asking for 50% of your energy, but you only got 25, it's gonna show.
Right.
And then that might be more like, that might fuck up the relationship or the experience more than what if you would have said no.
Right, yeah. And you're trying to make people look good.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, it has to be like a mutual energy. But yeah, there's been times where I had to tell people no, like, because it just wasn't going to work out on that day or that hour. And it's like, oh, well, this guy fucking blew me off. And I didn't blow you off. I told you they couldn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But for people who don't know, bro, but they should know, bro, Vic right here is a father of 3.
Yeah.
Bro. And like, like I don't have no kids, bro, but I seen my sister with she also has 3 kids, and bro, like they were kind of like back to back, and bro, she's super busy, bro.
Yeah.
I see the busyness when somebody has kids, bro. So that's why I'm that person that really never likes to bother people when they have.
Oh, for sure. But that's why it's also, you know, you hit me up about a month ago.
Yeah.
about this, and I said let's do the 29th, like after art scene. So that's cool. That's like more than enough time. So actually, I'm open all day today. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, once you do have kids, though, you realize how valuable time is.
Yes.
Your own, but you appreciate other people's time, even people who don't have kids or who aren't married or who don't even work, who just have time. You appreciate their time more. You like. You know, when someone says 3, it's like, all right, cool. To me, that means 2:45. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start appreciating time and you start getting stuff done. Like I you know, I don't have the extra time. It's like, now I got to get this done. I got to do this, meet that, do that. So you see time in the whole nother perspective.
Yeah, bro. And I do not know how you manage all that, bro, because you have a very good job, 3 kids. You do a bunch of stuff in the community, man. And for people who don't know, that takes a lot of like planning, scheduling, like communication.
Yeah.
Because you gotta get shit done,
Yeah,
bro.
it's definitely a lot of time, or it's knowing how to manage your time and evaluating what's more important and what's not.
Something I'm working on.
Yeah, and sometimes just sacrifices. Like, you know, there's stuff that I would rather be doing or would want to do more, but this is more important. You know, that's got to get done. This, that, you know what I'm saying? And you learn how to like kind of hustle on the fly. Again, man, like having a smartphone and having all the like everything at your hands makes life a whole lot easier. Responding to emails, you know, getting information. It does, that aspect makes life a lot easier for sure.
Oh yeah, it definitely does, bro. I definitely started using my notes.
Oh,
on
for sure.
my devices, bro. I remember when I first seen that application, I was like, bro, this is the dumbest shit ever. But the thing is, bro, I don't got time to write on paper, so
right,
and it travels. So like, if I lost that phone and I got a new one, it's gonna show up on that one.
Yep.
I just gotta sign in.
Yeah.
So those are very important, bro, for anybody that uses like scheduling or anything with
you gotta plan ahead.
Yeah, plans. Well, just making plans or shit. Sometimes I use it for ideas, bro.
Yeah.
I just type in a couple words like skull, candles.
A dope one that I've been using that I should have started using a long time ago is Google Calendar.
Google Calendar.
Yeah. It's dope, man.
Really?
Because someone could just send you an email with a date and it just like saves it.
Oh, okay, yeah. My girl, she did that before. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Man, it's because I be getting alerts of shit I totally forgot about.
Oh, really?
Because you know, like now you have so many like people are communicate to you in so many different ways. It's Google, it's Messenger, it's Instagram, it's this, it's that. So that one's cool because like if someone says, hey, let's meet the 29th or something, and you say yeah, it's like just saves it on there, bro. It's wild.
Yeah. I definitely love it when technology makes shit easier.
Accommodates.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, but Vic, I definitely want to get. I definitely want to talk about what you've been on, man, lately.
Honestly, bro, not too much. just doing me, man. I've been kind of working on summer stuff now. I mean, it's already.
I know. Because you do got stuff coming on. Battle at 11.
Yeah, that's coming back in August. That whole program, they're gonna be doing that. You know, they do it like two weekends out the month, so it's, I can't remember if it was 6 or 7 dates, but it's another cool thing to be a part of. You know, we're getting the bigger budget.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Congrats, bro.
Oh,
Hell yeah,
man.
bro.
Thank you. So I'll have a bigger prize. Gonna have a band. I don't like the
Banda?
details. No, like a hip hop.
Okay.
This is official. I could say this. We're gonna have 2 hype crew.
Bro. This episode again. I'm stacked. So this is my 10th episode. Each episode.
Yeah. Oh, so by then, we're gonna have. Okay, so since it's gonna be so far ahead, I'll say this much: we're gonna have 2 hype crew. Which is, they're gonna be performing it, but it's gonna be free because usually when they come to town, it's like $20. So I'll say this now: it's actually not gonna happen at Levin's Lake though, because this summer they're starting construction.
Oh, I seen that.
To make Lemons Lake is gonna have a permanent outdoor theater, bathrooms, changing rooms, like state of the art. So everything from Lemons Lake, Live at Levings, and Domingos en el Parque, which is the Spanish version, it's all gonna be at the Mississippi Band Show this summer.
Okay.
Which is dope though too. I actually I like it there. I don't know if you've ever been there.
Oh yeah.
Man, it's like the layout's dope. I mean, it's actually a bigger stage, so I can have the band, DJs, the battle.
There's a stage.
It's so like if it's not where the lake is, it's across the street.
Oh.
Like where they do the Christmas lights.
Okay. Yeah. I know that.
If go through there. There's a big band show, and it's just like I hadn't been there in years till last year. I went to go see some. They had the Spanish one, and like man, it's dope. Mm-hmm. It's like everywhere you sit, it's a good seat. Mm-hmm. Like you could see everything perfect, and it's a bigger stage. It has like that little shell, so it's actually louder. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So everything, as far as I know, is gonna be at Mississippi Park, because they're gonna be doing construction at Levins.
Well, and may I ask if you can say, was it hard to get it approved for a second one, or did they approach you?
No, it wasn't hard at all.
Oh.
Doing the first one was harder because they had never done anything like that.
Yeah.
But after that happened, they just were really happy with the crowd that was there, because it was like a lot of younger people, a lot of different minorities, and just everyone had a good ass time. And I think we were the only ones that were actually done on time. Because they have to close everything and clean up, and usually like the show runs a little later, so they were just happy that everything was smooth, So
Ooh, that was
yeah, man. So but the whole Levins Lake, or whatever you want to call it now, for this year, it's a dope program, man, because it's just free. They have the talent show, they have performers. Like I know, even though I had chemistry at mine, like they performed at one of the other ones.
Yeah. They had mentioned.
Yeah, and they have. I can't think of all the names off the top of my head, but a lot of the local guys that you've probably interviewed have performed at Livens.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Now I obviously I don't got it done, bro, but yeah, since the event's gonna be bigger, I was gonna do a bigger trophy, bro.
Dude, do whatever you want, man. Go crazy.
Yeah, I know, bro. I was gonna have it stacked, bro, so it's gonna look like an actual trophy, man.
And if you want a booth too, I don't know if this will be out before August, but I have the information. It's free. If you want to have a stand or whatever, it's free to anybody. All you have to do is sign it's like a waiver. It's an insurance thing. Yeah. But if you want to sell or do whatever, it's 100% free.
Yeah. No, the reason why I didn't vend at the last one was because if I vend, bro, I really can't move around, and I don't want my girl.
Sure. No, for sure, absolutely, man. Yeah. No.
Yeah, but for everybody else, they should.
Yeah,
though.
it's no pressure at all, because I'm not losing anything, and if you do or you don't, or him or her, it's all good. Like it's still gonna go down, but it's a good opportunity for anyone who wants to, for sure.
Yeah. Because dude, when I have stands, bro, like I don't like to leave the stand because
right. Yeah.
Because my girl, she may not know how to deal it for me.
Or describe something. For sure. No, totally understandable. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I definitely like to just capture the video.
And yeah, I mean, no, I know what that's like. Yeah. Sometimes when I do stuff or I'm a part of stuff, like I don't want to do shit either. Yeah. Like I just want to chill and sit and watch,
Yeah, be in it,
Yeah.
Because it goes like that, bro.
And then, I'm so happy now that everyone has phones and takes pictures, because I remember my earlier events that I did when I was like in my 20s. I was running, I was doing everything, and at the end, bro, I never got pictures of a lot of these events that I did.
Rarely, video. Right?
Yeah. And so now it's like everyone takes pictures. So I was able to get, I mean, you had video, and like Kelvin took pictures, and Dana took, like so many people took pictures. I was like, thank God, because when I look back at my phone, I took maybe like 10.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? And that was just a post like on Facebook, like while it was happening, like, oh, we're at the park type of deal. It was more like a work picture. It wasn't like, oh, this looks cool. You know what I mean?
Tell me. Yeah, I definitely know about that, bro. Yeah. Like, yeah, you just get
like in work mode, basically.
Yeah, work mode. Like you're just getting content for work or like future events.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. So now, I'm glad everyone has phones and takes pictures now, man, because there's like, a lot of stuff that I did that I have, there's no record of it because no one, 20 years ago, like less people had obviously no phones, and people who did have cameras, it's like it was that weird period where people were still getting prints, or people were like, you have to plug in your computer, and
it was like literally on, depending, right? Because Nah, man.
It was just harder. It's just harder. Now it's like you take a picture and boom, like you upload a whole album.
Yeah.
So it's cool, man. So I'm happy that it's just easier to be able to see stuff, even if you're not there or whatever.
Yeah, so you can show off for the next group of people that should come by. And
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
And may I ask, bro, are you joining this battle or come on, bro? I need footage of that.
That'd be fun. I might. I know it's something I want to do.
Even if it's in the corner somewhere.
No, it'd be fun, man. It'd be fun. It'd be a good time. I'm not saying no. Okay, yeah, it might go down. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry. If it doesn't happen, bro, I'll cut this out.
If it does, no, like I have to have I'm wearing a mask or something.
Oh, dude, yeah. And is there anybody? Are you emceeing or are you bringing another MC?
I probably bring So again, like when I started, I used to do everything, man. I would host. There were some times where I would host and DJ. Like. It's just easier to have a host, and the guy I brought was smooth. He did everything. Like, I didn't have to tell him to do anything. Yeah, all I did was tell him to come through. Like I didn't have to tell him to do anything, and I just gave him a few announcements just for the partnership. I had DJs, judges, so all I could do was be in the middle if I had to, and put out the fires here and there. So, yeah, man, it was just nice to have other people do stuff, and you just kind of sit and make sure everything runs smoothly. I think that's that's something I learned. Like I said, I used to MC and try to do everything else. But that's the worst thing you could do. Hire somebody, have someone do it, so you don't have to worry about it, and have someone good do it who can talk and can crack jokes and be engaged. That way you can worry on the more important stuff, the stuff that's behind the scenes. That there's stuff that happens or that people don't need to know about because, they should be focusing on what you want them to focus on. Like, oh, shit, fucking light went out. They don't need to know that. They don't need to know this or that,
Yeah, dude, I definitely met a lot of people that do somewhat events, bro, and they definitely they tell me a whole bunch of shit that I wasn't not even expecting that events require, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, bro. Low key, bro, to me, when somebody says I'm gonna throw an event, bro, it's literally just making a flyer,
right,
and then
just showing up.
Yeah, showing up.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously grabbing the location, right?
Yeah.
Securing a location, and then just making sure there's either you're gonna play music or DJ.
Right. Yeah. There's levels to it.
Oh, bro, way levels.
It really is.
Like if you want to do it somewhere public, private, that's a thing, bro. How big it's gonna be? You need permits.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Permits. Yeah, I mean, I've done that. Permits.
You guys make it look so easy.
Man, it's it's that part can be. That's the not fun part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just those things you have to do to make your life easier. Make the event easier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And how did you learn? Just by doing your own and just
by fucking up.
Yeah.
Doing my own and learning. Learning.
Did anybody ever older or within your age range come up to you and be like, "Hey, you're messing up here"?
No.
I really? They just watched.
I mean, there wasn't really anyone doing what I was doing at the time, at least. I learned from going to other people's stuff and kind of seeing what they were doing. This, they got that, or they have this. You know what I'm saying? But like I said earlier, it's I was losing. It's not like I didn't give up though. You know what I'm saying? I was taking losses. All right, this doesn't work. Me being on the microphone when I'm needed at the door, that doesn't work. Let me have someone just be on the microphone and I'll be at the door. You know what I'm saying? Or me being the DJ while I need to be over here, that doesn't work. It saves me money, but it doesn't work. So let me hire a DJ. You know what I'm saying? So it's just stuff you learn on the way, and sometimes for as much as you want to tell somebody and hope that they listen to you, sometimes people just have to learn the hard way, and it just is what it is. You know what I mean? But I learned the hard way, but I didn't. It wasn't hard. It's just all right, well, that didn't work. But no direct mentors or nothing like that, bro. It's just learning as you go.
Did you ever go up to other people that you saw make events and ask them for help or advice? Not
really, but I should have. When I was younger and just kind of I don't know. Maybe I was hard headed, or maybe I was too proud. But now,
I definitely been there, bro.
Yeah. Now it's I ask all day. The worst thing they're gonna tell me. The worst thing they're gonna tell me is not, or the worst thing they're gonna do is just not tell me.
Yeah.
And that's cool too. If you feel like these are secrets that are too private or whatever, that's fine. But ask. If you're young, you know, like if or at any age, really just ask. Like the worst thing that's gonna happen is they'll tell you no or something. You know what I mean? But ask.
And you know what's another funny thing? Because I experienced that, bro. You keep being around, obviously, if they don't kick you out, right?
Right.
But eventually, you're gonna find out.
Yeah, yeah. Eventually, if you stick to it and if you're observant, you listen and you try.
Yeah,
you'll get to it.
Yeah, especially if you're not just going just to get fucked up. Yeah, you'll definitely learn, bro.
Yeah.
I definitely went to not a bunch of events, but I met a bunch of event people, and
Sure.
they tell me what to keep an eye on for
Right.
and stuff. And,
Yeah.
and when I have gone to events, I have kept an eye open because again, I also not just for like learning how to make an event eventually, but also learning to grab my next guest,
Right.
or see who's really in Rockford, like because bro, you'll be surprised who'll be around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Rockford has definitely grown.
Yeah, it's
Grown in some certain areas.
sure. It's there's I mean, it's always like it's these cycles, man. Like I think I'm on probably like my third hip hop cycle.
Okay.
Yeah, like watching what's going on now, like all the people that be like at J&K and stuff. Like
Yeah, and that's something I want to talk about. Like, how has that changed?
it's cool to see, man. Like I said, this is probably like my third go around seeing kind of like I don't want to say the same thing happen, but it is though, because it comes in cycles. Because you'll see, and this is not a jab at nobody, but people are gonna explore other things, or they're gonna outgrow it, or have people just move on, and then it'll be the next generation of kids. But right now, it's cool. Like it seems like there's a lot more venues that are open to have performances. It seems that there are a lot more people who just want to work together and put out good music. So it's from where I see it, it's been good, and there hasn't been, I mean, to my knowledge, there hasn't been any type of like altercations. Like probably on my second go around or first, there was always like something would happen that started maybe at the spot, and then someone would get shot. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
And then like there was a period of time where like there wasn't hip hop shows. Like no one wanted to book a hip hop show, or even like DJs didn't want like none of that, or they'll tell you don't play these songs or that songs, and it sucks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But right now it just seems like it's in a very good place where everyone just wants to platform and just wants to put out good music and want people to come and have a good time. Like why wouldn't you want your people to come and have a good time and experience your art, you know? And it's also nice to see people, not saying that no one did back in the day, but people are appreciating their art more, because like even when I used to break, I used to just see it as like I'm just breaking, but it's like it's an art, and if you're an MC, it's like, I mean, some people, there's gonna be people who just put words together and bitch, fuck, you know what I'm saying? But there's people who like do see it as an art, and they put time in the music that they talk over and rap over, and they put time into their cover art and their concepts, and it's just nice to see people take the art aspect of it more seriously.
Yeah, that is true. I was gonna say, back then was J&K doing hip hop shows? I thought J&K was just recently doing that.
Back then, J&K was an Italian restaurant.
Oh shit!
Yeah, J&K's only been around, to my knowledge, like a year or two.
Oh shit! But I was thinking like 5, 8 years.
No. It used to be.
Shit.
I can't think. Well, shout out to the family though. They have an Italian restaurant on North Main next to a Domino's. And it's like authentic Italian food. Like it's good, but I don't think they needed both locations, so they shut down the downtown location there on North Main. But they're still out there. And my bad, I can't remember
the name.
Yeah, I don't know why I want to say Deli Italiana. That may or may not be true. My bad. But it was an Italian restaurant down. That location was an Italian restaurant for a long time.
Oh, okay, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. See, bro. See why I love talking to people like Vic, man. I always learn, bro.
Yeah. And then before that, it was always a restaurant. I can't think of what it was before J&K, but I know it was an Italian restaurant for a while. And before that, it was probably another restaurant. I just can't think of the name.
Yeah. I think I heard that before too.
Yeah.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
No, and something too I also heard, and then I saw you post about it, that bro, like the south side of Rockford was actually huge Italian.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
It was all Italian neighborhood.
I didn't know that, bro. Like, what?
Yeah.
I thought it was Mexico all day.
No, it was before they all left when the Mexicans came, and my whole street was all Italians.
Yeah.
And like they're all racist, bro. It was wild.
Oh, really?
You ever see Gran Torino?
Yeah.
Man, when I watched that movie, I understood why my neighbor didn't like us. Because my dad ended up, it was wild. This dude never said a word to us when we would kick a soccer ball over there. Like, it was it. Like, we would never go into his yard. And we never disrespected him. Like, we could have been assholes to him. Like, I have 2 older brothers, but we respected him. But he was like, God, my yard. He was always an asshole, right? He, like, ends up retiring. He goes to a retirement home, and he's like, I only want to sell my house to that Mexican guy. Like, it was crazy. So my
Yeah,
dad,
I know, right?
So yeah, so my dad buys the house right next door to his house.
Did they ever talk? Your dad?
Yeah,
and
we
him?
never talked. Like,
Wow, that's
yeah,
weird.
and it was wild because like we're the type of neighbors that like I'll cut your yard a little bit if it's on my side or if we got extra food. Like we would have brought him because he was old. He lived by himself.
Oh, okay.
But so we bought the house off him, right? And then when we cleaned his house out, he was a Korean War veteran, just like the dude in Gran Torino.
Oh shit.
And he was mad because all the Hmongs were moving in, right? And it's like he was the same way. Like when he saw these Mexicans and black people moving in, he was fucking racist, bro. But at the end, he's like, I don't want to sell this house unless only that Mexican guy buys it.
Wow, dude, that's
wild,
crazy.
Yeah, but to your point, man, it was all Italian. It was all Italian. Zamudo was Italian. St. Anthony's Church was Italian. Ferries Market up the street. There was all Italian spots.
Zamudos, I thought that was Mexican.
Nope.
Yeah, I know.
It's black. It's black. Oh, now, but yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Joe
Okay.
Zamudo. I heard it was a mobster too, but it's an Italian last name, Zamudo.
Dude, yeah, and that's something else I didn't know as well. And I obviously, if we go into a too dark conversation, we can cut it or just move on. But yeah, bro, apparently, yeah, the Italians that work here, bro, is heavily mob owned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
everything, bro.
If you go to like the Aragona,
Uh-huh.
that's an Italian name. It's a city in Italy. Aragon, Italy.
Holy shit.
Have you ever been in there?
Yeah.
So the top was like VIP.
Mm-hmm.
That's where all the mobsters would hang out.
Oh.
And then the way the
very top.
Yep, that's like the VIP spot.
Yeah, because I think, the second floor.
Yeah, it's like a balcony.
Okay.
But that was like exclusive. And then if you look at the way like it's laid out, it's like they would have swing bands and like they would have music, they had bandas and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they were down there doing all like it's like a perfect theater for performances, and that's why it looks how it does. But Aragon is a city in Italy.
Holy shit.
And it was like their social club.
Bro, I thought it was Mexican because
All the damn parties and shit.
bro, all the quinceañeras, bro. Even when I wasn't living here and I was in Chicago, I remember coming here for one of my cousins' quinceañeras.
Bro, I've been to a gang of quinceañeras there since like I think it's been probably Mexican owned since like the late 80s, early 90s. Cause I know I have pictures or footage from like 92 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But at that point, like a lot of the Italians were starting to move out.
Oh, okay, yeah. And a fun fact, I actually kicked a hole into the Aragona. And one of the walls, bro. Like,
damn.
my cousins were fucking with me, bro. They were trying to put me inside the trash can. They weren't. I don't think they were, but they were trying to put me inside the trash can. I managed to kick my feet off the wall, but the wall, I guess, was like plaster.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
I just boom.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yup. Damn.
Yeah, bro. And I walked all mad, thinking I'm cool, bro.
I seen the hella squabbles at Aragona.
Really?
yeah.
Bro, I mean, don't get me wrong. It wasn't like I always went there. Like, it was only when I could.
Right.
And even a few times now that I'm older. But I never experienced nothing like that there. That's
Right.
me, my opinion.
Yeah. No, it's. I have a few times, but overall, nothing too wild.
No, and not just from your experiences, but I also heard like people say like, oh yeah, people have gotten like shot in front of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, shit.
And I mean, and that's like to the point I was making earlier. It's like there are problems that happen on the inside, and people take it outside, and it's like
It goes worse.
it sucks,
outside,
man.
yeah.
People can't, they can't handle their temper or their pride, and those are the things that ruin it for everybody else. And that was the reason why we didn't have hip hop shows for like man, a while, man. I'd say like 2-3 years. It was like,
holy shit.
yeah, it was like, you don't even say it. Don't even say the word. You know what I mean? We're not gonna book you. You know?
Yeah. No, dude, I definitely have heard that. I mean, I guess you can say that it's been hard for rap, hip hop here in Rockford, somewhat. Because eventually it goes good, right? But then something happens, fucks up.
Yeah.
For example, I don't want to describe too much, but even at the Autogona, not too recently, bro, like there was hip hop shit going on, and I think something happened.
I think that's what it was, because it was going like, it seemed like it was going good for a while, and it just
Bro, it
stopped.
was dope, bro.
Yeah.
It was. I loved it. Shit, not because it was like like a podcast showcase of artists around Rockford, bro, and it was always somebody different.
Yeah,
dude, that shit was blast.
Yeah, no.
And then something happened. I think,
Sure.
if I remember correctly,
Right.
Something happened bad out in front, and then they had to cancel. And now they don't.
They haven't done it. Yeah, it sucks, man. It takes is one like just one jerk, man, to ruin it for everybody, and just ruin these opportunities. And there's already so few to begin with that that's a huge artery to lose,
because again, taking it back to the conversation we had earlier, like a lot of places are closing, so that means like when your friend's business closed, you just lost another
opportunity. Yep, for sure.
And then people that come in and buy it up because they probably saw that they were doing shit in there, they're like, oh, okay, I'll probably just rent it out. And then now you're paying more because he probably bought it and saw the opportunity of,
it definitely happens, man. And it's unfortunate, but like I mentioned, like in the last 6 months, like stuff that I've seen, everything looks cool, man. It looks like people are just trying to work and have a good time, and hopefully it stays that way for a long time.
Yeah, dude, because man, we're getting bigger, bro. Yeah, man, like we're definitely getting recognition from not just music, but like I seen book writers, filmers. Right? Bro, we're leveling up, bro. Not just from sports neither. Shout out Fred, bro. Like, I feel like he was the blast off though. Him and the designer Virgil, bro. Those two, I feel like they at least put us on the map, and then
they showed that it was possible.
Yes.
They also show that it's work again.
Yeah.
And they also show that, like, for as much as I love Rockford, like, I think everyone knows this.
Yeah.
But you have to get out.
Yeah.
You have to, like, if you're only rapping or DJing in Rockford, and that's cool, like, but you have to get out to other cities. That's the next level. Like, you have to travel. You have to get out there and just be known, build up your brand in other places. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't do. It's like, don't get too comfortable. I mean, unless it just depends what you're trying to do. If you're just trying to have fun and just be in town, that's cool too. But if you really want to be serious and you're trying to get to that next level, then it's like you really have to start networking outside, because there's other cities that do the same thing. Yeah. It's just a matter of bridging that gap,
Yeah, dude. That's what I thought of it, but I was like, man, dude, I just get nervous because it's like I don't want to meet the wrong people neither,
Sure, yeah, it's a whole, it's like another circle of people, and
because like I go to Milwaukee, bro. I don't know who's who unless you give me a good guidance. But like even then, let's say you never gone, like, and I go, it's like, where do I start?
But it's like, so for that, like, you would just have to take a step back and see who you do have. Like, I'm very familiar in Milwaukee. Dana's very familiar in Milwaukee. Yeah. It's like, he's someone that could say, hey, this dude's cool, this dude's cool, this dude's that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you have to pull your network to grow your network. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dana, like, I've known him for almost 20 years, and he, like, was dominating Milwaukee. Like, every time I would go to Milwaukee, he was performing. Dana's a dude who's open for Ice Cube, Cypress Hill. Yeah. Like, all these major groups, like international and all the local stuff. So, like, if you had someone like that in every city, then you can pull and be like, hey, this is my boy. He's from Chicago. Like, who should I talk to? That might be cool. All right, he's cool, she's cool, he's cool, he's not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you don't have to go out there like blind. You have someone that could kind of, give you who's who.
Yeah, I know, dude. I think I might take A to Z traveling, bro.
Man, that'd be dope. Yeah. Or bring people here. Like sometimes you might say, oh, so and so from Milwaukee is doing this show at J&K, for instance. All right, let's get him or her in here before.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how like when someone's touring, like make it worth their while. Like, oh, we'll do your podcast and you do a performance. Cool. You just kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I definitely gotta try that. Cause low key, bro, there's been some shit going on, and like I want to ask the person to come on, but since they're not from there, I don't know their time schedule.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and for me, bro, this thing, like I never wanted to be a bother for someone.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But man, at some point, bro, I don't think it's a bother more than like a tool, man. Like this is just a good platform. Like you've grown it, so much that it's almost like you're giving someone the blessing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. And then, dude, I definitely feel flattered when people do say that.
And at that point, like people will make time for you.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna come into town earlier just because I want to be on this.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I low key, bro, I still think of me as the unknown, like the nobody,
Yeah.
Because in a way, bro, that's how I don't know, maybe people have told you I'm kind of an asshole, or maybe not.
Everyone says that.
Yeah. So but I try to stay humble, bro, because I never want my head to get
For
bigger,
sure.
get bigger than what it is already.
No, I agree with you 100%, but in the same time, you just have to own that you're doing good, that you have a good podcast, that you have a good product. Like, and that doesn't mean like it's not showing off if you got it. This ain't showing off. Like you started in your basement, now you got like your office basically. Like it's not showing off. You worked for it.
Yeah.
It's okay to say like, it's okay. People are gonna tell you no, cool, whatever. But people are gonna look at what you're doing and be like, man, I need to get on that shit. Like whatever. There's probably people right now, bro, like straight up, who are too shy to ask you.
Yeah.
They might be like, damn, like should I?
No, it's happened. It's happened.
Yeah?
Yeah. They told me like, yeah, bro, I've been wanting to come on, just too shy and stuff.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
I get it, bro.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like people do gotta tell me if they are interested, because again, bro, I still think of me as the nobody. So like, let's say if even at now, bro, if we didn't podcast before, and I feel like I would still be hesitant to ask.
Sure. You're over that now, though. Yeah. Now
Yeah.
you got people who they see the value in what you're doing. They see the quality of your videos, the quality of your sound, and now like you're over the hump now, man. So you're in a good place, bro. And like I said, you're only gonna like continue to grow.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Hell yeah, dude. Because it was hard,
It's
bro.
hard. It's work.
Yeah,
it's work.
Because I don't know if I told you, if you heard it on the podcast before, bro. But like, after you, Chris Jeebus, Jay Church, you, and like one other homie, bro, it was like so hard to get people on here.
Oh, really?
Because I was like, damn, bro, I ran out of friends.
I got 4 friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you, bro, just you being on, Chris Jeebus lending a hand by bringing like Dana, Michael Mychek, Dre Skrilla, bro, and then Jay Skrilla, him helping out, bringing his homies,
Right.
bro, like Surf and Cesar Gaddix, bro, LGC, bro,
Right.
Yeah, so I'm definitely grateful, man.
Absolutely, man. And like I said, I think people now more than ever like see just how valuable this podcast is and what it could do for them. And there's just so much quality here, man. So like, yeah, I think going forward, you're never gonna have any issues getting people on here, man.
Yeah, hopefully, man. And I definitely have people like you, Manny, Chris, so everybody that has been on, bro, like instead of being a fuck up and doing fuck shit,
Right.
like I'd be like, man, bro, I don't want to make myself look bad, because I have people like you that push me up, or like
For sure.
put me in front.
That's what we should be doing, man. We should be like helping each other level up. You know?
And I definitely don't want to drop the ball and like do something stupid. So I always try to be
For
fair.
sure.
I try to be fair, kind, and welcoming to everybody.
That's all you can be, man. Yeah.
And humble. 'Cause at the end of the day, I wouldn't work with somebody that's an asshole.
Right.
Yeah. Taking advantage.
For
and
sure.
shit,
For sure.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's like that person, you just keep it player with them, and it's like, hey, man, good to see you. Peace. But that's it. Like we're not working together. We're not doing anything extra. Like if I see you, wait, what's up? And that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be more than that. We don't gotta feed these people our time.
Yeah.
You know, because there's people who want to be on this right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And dude, sidetrack. The Rockford. What do you want to call it? The Rockford symbol?
Fucking. You talking about the painting?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, no, the image.
The Rockford. I don't know what it's called. We never named it.
Yeah, I was just calling. I thought it was like the Rockford icons or the Rockford logos.
Maybe something. I don't know. We should probably come up with a name actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's take a vote or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Congrats on that, bro. Like getting it painted, which is fucking amazing by Brett Whitaker, bro. Yep. Very talented. Yeah. He definitely worked with some wild conditions, bro.
Man, he had to bear the elements. It was windy Friday,
and then it's snowy the next day.
Snow and rain.
Yeah,
on
bro.
Saturday. So he actually had to finish it on Monday morning.
Yeah. And dude, just working on it and getting like all the attention, bro. That's just
It was dope. It was cool. I personally didn't think it was gonna get as far as it did.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I made the logo last year, just for fun. Like I've always messed with Rockford images. Like I started looking back at some of the stuff I did like years ago. Like I was always doing like Ice Hawk stuff and stuff with like the Rockford Lightning. Like that shit that's cool to me. That's important to me. So putting it all together, just like it just happened. It was wild. And I didn't think. I knew some people were gonna like it, but I didn't think people were gonna like it like that. And
it's fire, bro.
Bro, it really is.
Yeah. Like some of those images, bro. I didn't even think they came from Rockford.
Yeah, it was all from Rockford, man. The toughest one was the F, but like the last thing I wanted to do was I was like, damn, I'm just gonna have all these logos and just have like a fucking K. Like that wasn't like I wouldn't have dropped it if not all the letters were tied to something. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck, like what am I gonna do about this F? Like everything's gonna look cool, and then the F is just gonna be like an old English letter, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, the response was cool, and then the owner of Ernie's is a good friend of mine. His name's Andrew, and what's up to Andrew? Him and I were friends. I mean, we're friends, right? But we met because he used to rap. Yeah. And he used to book shows at a bar called Kryptonite, and he's a hardcore hip hop head, man.
Dude, okay, so I mean, hopefully we're not getting into his business, but bro, a little birdie told me he used to do music. Yeah. And I wasn't expecting it because me and Chris, the first day of art scene, we were like chilling and we went to Ernie's, and then he was just telling me who the owner was and shit because I never met him personally. And then later on, another guy, a friend of mine, he told me like, "Oh, you've been there? Yeah, you know that owner? He used to do music and stuff."
Yeah, he used to rap. Yeah, he has a mix CD. I still have it at the crib. Where I'm pretty sure Dana's on it. I'm pretty sure Mike checks on it.
Ooh, bro.
Yeah, I'll have to. Like I don't know if he's like the one to look back and be embarrassed of his stuff. I used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at your old videos, like, you know what I mean?
Bro, cringy as fuck. But the thing is, the person also told me that he doesn't like it when people bring up the.
Oh man, no, but he was in the cut though. He was rapping. He was also battling. But then he got into like the beer industry. Like he used to sell like beer to like the grocery stores and shit like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he learned the business. So he was actually gonna put. I mean, to my knowledge, I'm sure there's some like inconsistencies in the stories, but he was gonna put the Ernie's logo on the wall, and Brett was gonna paint it.
Okay.
And they had already worked something out. I think he had already even given them a down payment. They were just waiting for it to get nice, because they made this deal like in the winter. So he was gonna wait till like
Bro, and then this year's winter it dragged.
It's still. I mean, it kind of still is.
We're like what? I think I seen somebody say we're like 2 weeks away from summer.
Yeah, it's May on Monday, but so then that kind of like fell through the cracks kind of. So he was looking for an artist for art scene, and I recommended some people, and I said, "Oh, what about Brett?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, like I should hit up Brett because he's gonna paint my wall anyways." Mm-hmm. All the while that's happening, there was a grant opportunity from the Art Council. Oh. This was called the Neighborhood Initiative, so it only applied to certain neighborhoods.
Oh, okay.
This neighborhood being one of them, Midtown, Broadway, whatever you want to call it. Brett had applied for it to get funding to paint it. So, like, I think, to get extra funding on top of what they already painted. So they approved it, and it all kind of happened at the same time. I think when Andrew hit him up, he's like, "Oh, I got this grant. Like, we're gonna paint the logo, the Rockford logo on there."
Yeah.
And that's just how it happened, man. It just happened really like smooth, really organic. And like so far, everyone's just been really happy with it, man. And Brett, like, he's such a master at colors. Like, he's so specific about the colors he uses. And it just like when I saw it, like even when it wasn't done yet, because at first the wall was gray and he did the outlines, and then he did the black, and it's like I was like, holy shit! And then once the black hit, like the rest of the colors just pop, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah, dude. I had passed through it the night before he started painting. I was like, oh, bro, I knew the outline right away.
Right, yeah.
I was like, bro, dude, that's fire, bro.
I didn't even want to say anything because I was just like, I just didn't want to jinx it. I was like, man, watch someone say, oh, you know what, fuck it, we're not gonna do this no more, or they're gonna pull the perm or whatever, the legal stuff, you know. But yeah, when he first hit the first letter, I'm like, bro, it's finally gonna happen, you know. And I came from work that night and I passed by and I could see it. Yeah. And like, you probably I recognize it, but I bet you people were like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And then, yeah, man, it was perfect, and he wanted it to be a part of art scene. Like, so many people came down. I think, he had like a record week, Andrew, he had like so many people came down just for art scene, just to see that happen. And now, he's able to grow his business because of this mural, because the art helped him get more just more attention, more followers, more customers. So it's just like it's just worked out well, and it's cool that people just like it, like the logo.
Yeah, no, it's definitely fire, bro. I was definitely happy when I saw that, man, because obviously I know who that came up with it.
Right. Yeah, no, but yeah, 100% collaboration. Like it's like not one person is taking more credit than the other. Yeah, like it's one of those gatekeep things. I could have been an asshole and be like, no, I don't want him to do it. I don't want, like, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, like Andrew hit me up. We were totally cool with what happened or how it happened. Brett, like who wouldn't want to work with Brett? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I could say in my own resume, like I have a collaboration with Brett Whitaker. Like, you know what I'm saying? That makes me, and I'm not even a fucking painter. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like, wow, okay. So it's just like everyone's winning together. You know what I'm saying? And also Brett too. Like, people, like, his name is right there. People know that he painted it. You know, people know that I put that together, and people also know that I'm just like this huge Rockford fan. You know, like I'm happy that it's on that wall, and I'm happy that people want to take pictures by it, and I'm happy hearing the stories, man. Like, people, like the second R is a warehouse. It's a company that I don't even think it exists no more. Even though the building's still there, people are like, oh yeah, my dad worked at Rockford Products for 40 years. You know, my mom used to work at Rockford Products. You know, people say, oh, I remember I used to go to Metro Center to see the Rockford Lightning. You know, I remember going to see the Cubbies at Marin Mayfield. Like, it's bringing out the best of people, and that's like, I couldn't ask for a better response.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. I haven't done that specifically, I think, and to hear you say that went good, bro, that's really good.
Yeah, and also, want to point out that, like, so follow the Art Council page on Instagram, on Facebook, because that's me posting everything.
Okay.
And I say that to say that there are a lot of other opportunities. Like this, even though that was going to happen because Andrew has control of that wall, there are like grant opportunities to get murals and stuff done. So like if you, like, let's say your friend owns a building, like they own it, and you need the funding or whatever, like there are grants that can help that and make it easier. And through the Art Council, they help out, man. They can help you with the permits or whatever needs to be done. There are other opportunities, so like look out for these grants because they are out there, And that was I couldn't tell you how much that was, but they do issue out like nice size checks.
Okay.
The only thing is you just have to know how to write grants. You have to know how, like, if you're applying for let's say $1,000. You can't say, "Oh, I'm gonna paint a wall."
Yeah.
You have to say how you're gonna use it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna this much on supplies and this much on that and this much on whatever myself.
I could imagine, bro. The reason why I haven't done it is because, again, I don't have a portfolio. You know, like, I mean, this is the first one. Because, bro, like, and, you know, shout out to Vibe guys, bro, because not everybody gives out walls, bro.
Right, for sure.
Some people, they need to know if you're good
Yeah.
or if you're going to pay for it or how it's going to work, you know, because it's money, bro. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, like, luckily, I had all this, you see, it was
Yeah.
all my paint that I had stocked up. I just wanted to get rid of it so I can build some spray cans and shit. And, yeah, bro. And, bro, I thought it was going to be so easy.
Oh, it's work.
Yeah, bro.
It's work.
Like, don't get me wrong. The little monos you see, those were easy.
Because it's just a solid color.
Yeah, with like a little bit of shading.
Yeah.
What was hard was this,
Small
bro.
details.
Because, again, yeah, it was more compact.
Yeah.
Instead of like these are a little bit bigger, so I can, you know, I can fuck up. But here it was a little bit more compact, so I was like, holy shit.
Are you using the different nozzles?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because I still had a couple left and shit, and I used a bunch of tape.
Oh, okay.
Bro, tape is life.
Man, watching Brett, dude, like he was using one of those things that you use to sweep, those like a dustpan.
Yeah.
To get the line straight.
Oh yeah, I seen him.
And I was like, oh shit, like that's genius.
Bro, there's so many techniques.
Just watching people.
You can learn that helps speeds up process or just little tips and tricks to help out details and shit.
And again, people think it's easy, but it's not. It's work.
Nah, bro,
Man, watching like if we go on South Main, I was just talking about this mural the other day. The Anthony Lewin mural. It's like the big red one.
The big red one.
It's like right on South Main and Morgan. It's like it's in the youth building. It's big. Has like a plane and has this little boy like throwing a paper airplane.
Okay, yeah. It gives me like what's it called, Violet Robot vibes.
Okay, yeah.
Violet Robot.
I think
Yeah. I don't know if you ever been to the one on Harrison, the inside.
Velvet.
Yeah, Velvet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Brett painted that one.
Did he?
Yeah.
See, that guy's everywhere.
Yeah. No, he is. And another fun fact about Brett that nobody knows: the majority of the beefaroos here, he painted them.
Yep, that dude gets work, and he's another guy to, like, if you ever have a chance to watch him, and if he's ever has like ask him a question if you can, man.
Yeah. If you see him and he's willing to, bro, he's a. Did you know that he was also in a band? He used to make music.
He still does.
Yeah.
He's a drummer.
For
Prairie Smoke. I think that's the name of the band.
And then his before he became an artist, was the legendary Shake Shackers.
Oh yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
Have you seen the reel where I did of his art? It was like little pans of his art.
The one for art scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen that?
That's his track. Oh, okay.
That's a track from the band. I don't know if he was in there.
Okay.
But I hear the drums.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that.
Yeah.
Might be him. I don't know.
Yeah. No, he's a dope drummer, and from time to time he does play. I know they played a few weeks ago, and I had to miss it, but yeah. I think I saw him over the summer play, and I was like, "Damn, bro, he's pretty good."
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I wasn't expecting, bro, because to me, I thought he was just born an artist, a talented artist, and then when I interviewed him, he's telling me all this shit, bro. I was just like, "Whoa!"
And that's what I meant earlier, like when I said, like the hip hop, like it goes in phases. Like people, like grow out of it, like they pursue other things. Like Brett maybe started as a drummer, and he was a drummer for this long, and then one day he's like, "Oh, I'm still an artist, like being a drummer is an artist, being a musician is an artist, but now I want to explore other avenues." It's like when I look at your stuff, bro, like I have some of your early stuff that you would laminate.
Yeah.
And then you do the clay stuff with the cans, but then now like I've seen some of your paintings now, and it's like it's great. Like you are still an artist, but now you're exploring all these other avenues, man, and it's like you're just creating on different levels. And then also with just the audio, the video, you're still doing what you're doing, just on different platforms.
Yeah, and the paintings you see now, bro, is because I interviewed Brett, bro. Like he instilled this thing in me where it's like, use all your colors, don't be scared.
Yeah.
And I was just like, huh.
Yeah, he's colorblind, right?
Yeah.
On
like,
top of that.
Like, yeah, dude, like, because I see colors perfectly, you know, and I'm always scared to use certain colors because I feel like they might not match.
Right.
But like him, he's like,
dude, like
use the rainbow, bro.
everything.
Boom.
That's what. But yeah, when you think about it, that's what it's there for. Like
Yeah.
why like segregate any colors? Like use them all. You know,
All of them, bro.
Yeah, for
Blend
sure.
them, bro. And that's what I have been doing, you know, somewhat. And also because I'm running out of certain colors. And, you know, yeah, bro, just meeting all these people, bro, it's like, I got to step it up. I can't just do the same. Even though I kind of am doing the same idea, but, like, I try to kick it up a notch.
You're flipping it, yeah. Just keep on leveling it up. Yeah.
With details,
Yeah,
at least.
yeah.
Right.
That's what I noticed, man. Like the skull, like right here, for instance. Like I seen you painting some more like that with like shading now, and then like the little details and all that. It's like it's wild, bro.
Yeah, dude. Again, man, people definitely got to step out to art scene, and they'll see why I'm trying to kick it up a notch, bro. Like, dude, like, I don't know if you've been Benny's this year.
Yeah, I was there. I was there on Friday. Right after I left Ernie's, we went down that way.
Yeah, dude. Fucking dude. They opened up the back so they had more space.
A bunch of crazy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I love going there, bro, because it feels dope.
It's Benny's is like a hidden gem. Because
though.
Even that was a place that I had no idea existed until recently, like in the last, like even maybe around COVID, maybe after COVID. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Cause I know like they had taken over the business and they changed it, so I don't even know what was. That was always a cleaners, but as far as upstairs, I'm not sure what it even was. You know, before the new owners, but fuck, it's big in there. It's wild, and they always have like probably like 30 artists or something like that.
Yeah, dude. My favorite, China Cat 663.
Amazing.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, very talented.
Yeah, she's amazing. It's like it's almost hard to believe someone could make that. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks fake. You know what I'm saying? But that's how good she is.
I love her when she does like her signature female, and she does it like Hispanic version of it.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Dude. Oh, it's very talented, bro. I wish I could afford it though.
I know, one of these days, I know, man. I know. One of these days,
Yeah,
need
man.
like a layaway plan or something.
For real. And dude, oh, I was gonna say, so how do you see Rockford in the next couple of years?
I think it's going good, and I think it's going to continue to be that way. And I think, like I mentioned, there's so many opportunities that I see firsthand, and that's, you know, there's so many reasons why I got involved with the art council, but one was to like be able to share those opportunities, because man, there's always call to artists. I mean, just the other day, I did one for a friend of mine, and she's like, dude, thank you so much. Like, you did a call to artists through the art page, and we got a ton of art. So there's so much opportunities to display art. There's so many opportunities to get like some paid gigs and to just expand your portfolio.
Yeah.
And then with people, you know, like yourself, like myself, who are just trying to like keep the bridges open, you know, like it's only going to be up from here. And I've only seen like nothing but good things in, you know, the last few years.
Yeah. And you definitely are making that push for it to happen. Yeah,
man. Trying to like me, the way I see it, bro, is like I live here. Like I'm gonna be here no matter what. Like I'm gonna live here probably forever, and I'm totally fine with that. But in the meantime, I might as well see some cool shit that I can enjoy too.
Yeah.
You know, so like I can't do everything, and I don't plan on doing everything. I can't do things like I can't do what Brett does, but we can help each other get that there. We can help
Make
each
it
other
happen.
get all these things happen to make just everything cooler.
Nicer.
You know,
nicer and cooler, friendlier. You know, and I also thought you did it too because you know you have daughters, bro, and you want them to be in
For sure, yeah.
in a good place, bro. You don't want them to be like in a
like a shithole.
Yeah, you know.
It's wild, man, because my oldest, you know, I mean, my others they're younger, but my oldest, like, all she knows is a Rockford that's filled with art.
That's good. That's good.
Right, you know, because when I was growing up, everything was just like all the buildings were just plain walls, and I would imagine in my head like what it would look like. Everything was just like nothing, you know, all the empty buildings, everything just looked like shit, you know. So she and probably my other ones, as they get older, they think it's weird that there's not art on walls.
That's good, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so that's like, think about it, man. Like that's what the precedent is gonna be for them going forward. So, you know, when they have kids or whatever, and I'm a grandpa, like it's gonna be.
Congrats.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be like.
Were you always a grandpa or just recently?
No. Wait, what'd you say?
I mean, uncle. Wait, what you say?
I said when they have kids.
Oh, when they have kids. Oh,
Like that one, Grandpa.
oh shit.
I said, so, in 30 years, right? That's how far ahead we're going to be as far as the art goes. Because in the last 3 years, there's been, I don't know the exact number. I think in the last 3 years, there's been like 20 something murals painted.
Yeah.
So times that, you know what I'm saying, by whatever. And it's going to be that much more. You know what I mean? So it's going to be just art and sculptures like just falling out the seams and shit, man. It's going to be wild.
Yeah. That's definitely dope that your kids do know that there's art in Rockford, bro. I didn't know there was shit when I moved here, bro.
Right.
I thought it was just plain and boring countryside, Like,
Yeah.
So I'm glad that that's happened.
Yeah, no, it's changed a lot and it's gotten a lot better, and I think it's only gonna continue to get better, forever. Shit.
Yeah, it definitely does, man. But Vic, man, I definitely don't want to take more of your time because we did reschedule and we did hit that hour and 15 minutes, man. I definitely want to thank you, man. It's always a pleasure because I could keep going for another 2 hours and shit,
yeah,
bro.
for sure, man. It's
But
all good.
I know you definitely want to get shit done, bro, and hang out with your kids and do all that shit, man. But any last words for the audience that may be watching right now?
No, man, always appreciate coming on. Like I said, this is cool, man. Like, you've come up so much. I think next time I'm on, like, I don't know what
I'll be the next Joe Rogan.
hey, you never know, man. Or just like you're just gonna keep on leveling up, and it's cool. It's cool to see it firsthand, bro. So keep up the good work, man.
Oh yeah, cause bro, you're like the third or second guest, bro.
Was that really?
Yeah, bro.
Who's the first one?
First one was Chris Jeebus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and but you guys were like the very first, so you saw.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I've seen it firsthand, like how the growth and the just like the how you advanced, like your technology, your mics, headphones, like everything has just gotten better, video quality, sound quality, and it's like it's only up from here. Like, there's no way you can go backwards at this point,
Yeah, unless I lose all my shit, which I hope, bro. I carry this shit like if it's like my heart, or
right? For
something.
sure.
Yeah. Bro, because again, like it took me so long, bro, to build this, like to have the LXRs, bro, which I should have made that investment in the beginning, but at the same time, I didn't know,
Right. Yeah.
I thought it was just gonna be a couple episodes and I was gonna stop.
Right.
Yeah. And then the next investment is though a camera, bro, 4K. I gotta go 4K.
Okay. Yeah. It's coming, man.
Yeah. And just like that, guys, stay tuned and stay safe, man.